Overwatch help. How to counter Tracer. Tracer is kind of a bit of a bastard, especially when she flanks on you and gets you all annoyed and gets all the attention she wants onto her, which is her job. She wants your attention because then she relieves her teammates to go and push the hard point or payload or whatever you're defending, or basically disrupt the enemy team if you happen to have a tracer on defense, which is highly unlikely. But depending on your skill, you can do. But anyway, Genji. Well, when it comes to Genji, it's mostly very situational, so it's not very recommended, but he can get a tracer down. And then after Genji, you have Pharah. Is kind of iffy too because of all the accuracy facts and also the tracer's blink and mobility. But maybe with an ult, he can take her out. Same thing with Genji. And then after Pharah, you have McCree. His stun fanfire flashbang combo, signature combo, can rip you to shreds, but Tracer can do something about it. You can just spam the rewind button, if you actually have a rewind button, have the rewind available, but if you do, well, you can probably escape his fanfire. Probably. Maybe. But hey, that's what McCree is built for. Take out the tracers, take out all the flankers and all that. And then you have Soldier 76. If he has his ultimate up, then you're gonna be ripped to shreds. If he doesn't, well, situational. Reaper. It's also kind of situational because her mobility makes her hard to hit, but makes her aim kind of sloppy. But then also, when it comes to the Reaper, he is super accurate and he can two-shot Tracer, but Tracer's mobility makes her hard to hit. So it's kind of iffy there. That's all the attackers. Now Bastion. Bastion can absolutely melt you, but if you flank him, then that's where you can get him out. But Bastion is more likely to be setting on the payload in a corner, or with a Reinhardt or Mercy to help him out. So it's going to be a little bit harder for you. And then after Bastion, you have Torbjorn. Torbjorn, his turret and himself have put out enough DPS to take you out, but you're good enough. You can load a clip on the turret. That might be enough to kill it. But you're gonna have to do something else for the Torb. And then, Torbjorn. And then after that, you have the snipers. If you flank the snipers, they're done for. But Hanzo has his ricochet arrow, and Widowmaker has her assault rifle. So if those two heroes actually pay attention to their surroundings instead of that tiny little scope or the reticle on the screen, you're gonna probably take them out. But if they hear you, or they get noticed after they flinch a little, and then boom, they react, and you're probably gonna be dead. But I think most of the odds are gonna go to you. So Tracer shreds snipers. And then after that, on the snipers, you have Junkrat and Mei. Junkrat, basically, when you go do Junkrat, you spray on the hard point, okay? So when Tracer goes on the hard point, she is more likely to be killed than to survive. But in a 1v1 gunfight, she will melt you, unless you put a sneaky little bear trap. which is actually a good counter. And then you have May. May is kind of situational because Tracer can cancel out the whole freezing thing with her blinks and rewind. But if her rewind's on cooldown and she doesn't really blink much, then you're gonna probably take her out with May. And then let's go on to tanks. Reinhardt, if you're lucky enough with that charge, you can probably take Tracer out. But otherwise, you're gonna have headaches. Then Diva, you have 2 lives, and also your defense matrix can block her pulse bomb. The first time I noted that was randomly in the game. But anyway, and then you have Winston. Winston, his shield can provide constant protection from you, so it's going to be kind of hard to do so, because also his weapon requires just about no accuracy to even use. And here's what I'm trying to make Reinhardt have a headache. And then you have Zarya can soak up the damage, but it can be dealt with a pulse bomb if she doesn't have a barrier up. And then after that, supports, Lucio can take you out pretty easily if you're on a map with a bunch of bottomless pits, because you can just push Tracer off the map, push off, and yeah, and he can do it with any hero. He's pretty good at that. And then Mercy, if she helps out any other hero like a Bastion, then she's gonna be pretty good. But in a 1v1 with her pistol, ain't gonna work out. Zenyatta's Discord Orb can be removed by Tracer's, I'm not sure about the blink, but I think, when on the rewind can be removed with the Discord Orb, can be removed by the rewind. Because of this, it can be a little bit harder, but Tracer can be eliminated by Zenyatta. Especially when he goes immortal for a few seconds, helping out his team with regeneration. And then after that, Symmetra, if you have a kill room set up and Tracer happens to go in there, boom, she's dead, basically. But in a 1v1, well, it's iffy. Like if you have the little projector rifle pistol thing locked onto her for long enough, she'll die. But she blinks out of that range and starts moving around you like crazy. Okay, then she has the upper hand. And yeah, that's mostly it. But I'm telling you guys that every hero can counter another hero. It's just some of them are harder than others. But like in this case, McCree and Winston can do the best job. But anyway, hope you liked the video, and hit the like button.